Hand washing. Hand washing is our biggest line of defense when it comes to protecting ourselves against an invisible enemy. That invisible enemy is actually microorganisms in the form of germs, viruses, or bacteria. Our hands can harbor millions of bacteria at once. Usually, being the reason being is because our hands are the first thing to come in contact with day-to-day objects, whether it be your phones, your keys, or doorknobs. According to Kwok Gralton J, studies show that we tend to touch our face approximately 16 to 23 times an hour. With that being said, when we touch our faces, remember, we harbor millions of bacteria on our hands. That means that we're transferring all those viruses to our face, increasing our chances of becoming sick or impairing our health because of it. And as we can see, the year of 2020 was actually a very bad year when it comes to the pathogens or viruses. Naturally, the way that germs, bacteria, viruses, the way that they actually get onto our skin or our hands is we naturally secrete oils from our skin, and these oils actually are a food source for bacteria or some viruses or those microscopic pathogens. So simply rinsing off your hands won't get rid of them. Naturally, water and oil don't mix, so that protects them or keeps them on us rather than rinsing off with just plain water. The best way to do it is actually to use water and soap. So, as cleverly explained by Mrs. Monica Wolomuk, soap molecules are actually shaped kind of like pins. Think about wearing cleats in the grass. So soap actually has pin-like molecules that they burrow deep into they penetrate past the oil layers and in a sense trap the oil. So once we start to lather our hands, it helps to lift the dirt and rinse it off with water. So remember that the proper way to actually wash your hands, according to the CDC, is you want to make sure that you vigorously rub your hands together, get in between your fingers, your knuckles, get your thumbs, and you want to make sure that you actually get under the fingernails, especially. That's a part that everyone misses. You want to use the base of your palm and just kind of go in a circular motion just to get under those fingernails. And then once everything's lathered up for 20 seconds, you want to just rinse off your hands thoroughly, making sure that every single bit of your oils and germs and bacteria is actually rinsed down the drain. That way you can help protect yourself and others from contracting viruses or bacteria, and just overall it's a healthier lifestyle with many health benefits. You want to make sure that you always wash your hands before or after going to the restroom, because that is a big place where there's a lot of bacteria that's hidden that we can't see. Another big indication that you want to wash your hands is either before and after preparing any food. The reason being is because you're going to be eating with your hands, whether you're using a fork or not, or you mainly don't want to transfer any microorganisms from your hand to your mouth and ingest everything. That's not good for you. And of course, another time that you're going to want to wash your hands is if they're visibly dirty, whether it be with dirt or sometimes we have to change our oil in our cars, or in the healthcare field. Not all the time will be our gloves will be intact, and we end up getting little tears in our gloves, and anything could happen. Everything is no one's perfect, so you always want to make sure that you wash your hands before and after patient contact and in between patient care. So in conclusion, the best thing to do, a good practice is actually to just make sure to wash your hands properly. Proper hand hygiene can go a very long way. It's better for your health and it helps protect everyone else around you and can actually save lives. So wash your hands before you eat, before and after you go to the restroom, and when they're visibly dirty. Make sure that you wash them for a minimum of 20 seconds or the length of 2 happy birthdays, and you should be good to go. So with that being said, hopefully everyone has a safe new year, and God bless everyone, and thank you for your time.